Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Young on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up at the 20.
Quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down.
Here we go. 11, Mike. Stop. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7. Second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On one, ready?
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41.
11. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
See, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Is this Don?
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Middle. Alert, alert, alert.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. It's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Round 80.
That's more of the catch out left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on first down. Allen escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
319.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he put everything he's got behind it. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Third and long, it's Allen. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be fourth down coming up. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
One, ready?
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pick up at 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's get set.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion left.
180.
It's Johnson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6.
Here we go. 180.
To the air on third and long. Taking a deep shot here. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Ready? 60 Bison.
They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're turned away again. Two great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Man in motion, out of the slot. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
What's that?
Heads out on the bootleg. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Alert!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
3rd down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it drops back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Burrow to the air now. Setting up the screen. Room to run inside the 20. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. 17. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Pass 85. Pass 85. Monday.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Allen. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Bengals get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On two, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in your defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go.
On third down, here's Johnson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal.
And with the clock just about to strike zero, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. Runs by the 30. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Look out!
And off from the pistol to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to throw now, Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the middle. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and have a chance to add to this lead.
Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Right, 80.
Jumps in up the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
What a great sound to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Round 80. What's that?
On 1st down, Allen. Vacates quickly left side. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Alert! Look out!
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bails out of the pocket quick, and they get the two-point conversion. He's in, the lead, only a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. Avoids a defender. We've got foot race. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hauled in left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Third down, get to Brown. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4.
Ready?
Motion a receiver left. Quick pass left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close.
On 1, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's get set. 10, 11, MT, Kate. 11, stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. This one's caught. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
Evan McPherson for the extra.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Stop.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Bengals get to him and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Back now, pressure coming. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Young on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Gun. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On one, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. Running down the left side. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end.
On one,
and give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
First down carry for Brown. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2, ready?
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's get set.
Now an inside give to Johnson. That'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals making a 9-point advantage. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Bills 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Now they give to Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bengals looking like they'll start this season with a win. Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 27 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Shoves one away. Makes the catch. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Brown 80. Middle.
Now Allen off the play action. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Alert! Monday. What's that?
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Driving gains with a run by Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go, here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
180.
They're drawn up for it.
Here we go, here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Buffalo.